Hi,
Hi,
Flosstube.
Flosstube.
I'm Nancy,
And I'm Laura,
and we are
the Addicted Sisters. We're coming to you live from 1970 this morning. Look at those dresses. Nancy is almost indecent.
Yeah, the wind caught us that day. It's got some flippy skirts.
So that is us. I'm going to tap us.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Now we'll be brighter again. We were trying to make it focus a little more. Our dresses are really pretty light blue with
Floral print.
pink and
I
a
think-
darker blue or purple.
A darker blue. And then she put white lace trim around our necks and around our cuffs.
And they were drop waist dresses,
Yes,
which
was
I hated.
all the rage.
I hated those things.
Oh, man. And then had the hair pulled up in the little tie.
Yep, we both did that. And
Yeah.
look at those shoes, too. I mean, like... and my knee socks all the way to my knees.
God,
KJ,
hey, KJ
is sniffing the heck out of me down here. It's kind of funny. So
just saw a nose and a big old face.
well, he was like tickling my knee. So I was trying to figure out whether it was Sunny or KJ. Oh, and there went the tail. Oh,
So it's going to be another fun video.
yeah. I had a great week because, you know, I had last Monday off for Memorial Day. Went back to school for Tuesday, which was field day, and it was probably about 100 degrees. And I mean, kids were
So
miserable.
enjoyable.
Everybody was miserable. And then, did it rain Tuesday night?
I think maybe it did.
And Wednesday morning came around, and I think our high didn't get to more than about 80. But we sat outside. It was the last day of school. It was a half day. We sat outside from about 9:30 until 10:30. And when we went outside, it was just like 72 degrees.
Oh, perfect.
And I think by the time we came back in, it wasn't much warmer than that. I didn't put on sunscreen. I had on a great big hat.
Wow.
But, you know, my arms did not get burnt. So I am out of school for the summer, and I don't have the extra job that I have to leave home for. I have jobs at home, and we had a Memorial Day sale last weekend.
Yes.
And we are retiring our first batch of fabrics. We sold more than 100 book sleeves.
I saw that. Crazy.
So I'm going to be sewing like a mad woman, which is okay. I mean, I did my
That's
first.
what you planned.
Yeah, I did my first little batch, and they're being mailed out today. Our reps are getting the new fabrics that have come out. So
Good.
it's kind of exciting. How about you?
It's growing. I had kind of a melancholy week. One of my friends at work left, and Friday was her last day, so all week long it was like, oh, we just get to go get tea. 3 more days. Oh, just 2 more days. So.
And where is she from?
She's right here in Kansas City, and has always lived in
Born
the
and raised
States
here? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She has such an interesting name that it makes me think that she should be from someplace outside the United States.
It's Gadir Garcia. So
That's an interesting combination, even.
Yeah. Puerto Rico, no, Dominican Republic, and I believe her mother is black. So
Really, really cool lady. I got to meet her at Christmas time when we went to the what was it called?
Heartland's Men's Choir
To their fundraiser, and it was an Alice in Wonderland theme event.
Great.
We have a great picture of Nancy. Maybe we'll have to show that picture in a week or two because
because I'm with
the Mad Hatter.
It was so much fun.
It was a great evening, and I really love that you took me to that.
Yeah,
so.
that was fun.
So
I was glad you were able to go.
Yeah. Shout outs. I think I mostly watched my regular people.
Yeah.
Actually, what I did is I was about 5 or 6 videos behind watching us. And I like to watch us and see.
Oh.
I like to see if we've made any
Faux pas.
Oops. And like I told Nancy when I got here that she had watched Leslie Hurley and she called her Lisa Hurley. And
I'm sorry.
we do that stuff. We both do that stuff where we say the wrong name.
I seem to be the worst.
Nancy has a hard time with that. She knows she likes you.
Yeah. That's the important part, right?
But I caught up with us and saw all of our videos and felt like we're kind of on the right track.
Good. I think so too.
Who did you watch?
I've
got to write it down
here because I watched the regular people I normally watch. Didn't watch very many. And then who was the new person I just watched this morning?
Oh, I know. Here, I can tell you here. Kristen at Lily Pad Revivals.
Yes, I watched her. So I found the number 3. And then after I started watching her third one, then I saw that there was a first one. So I wanted to watch her because she is going to come to our Stitch Together next weekend.
Which we're real excited about.
Yeah.
And we did that little less than 5-minute video that was just inviting you all to come to the Stitch Together if you happen to be in the Kansas City area. Doesn't matter where you're from.
No.
If you're in Kansas City area on June 9th, you come.
That's right.
Even if you don't have a dish to share with potluck, I'm sure we would have plenty. Somebody in Ohio said...
You caught 20?
Somebody in Ohio said, Ohio, sorry, too long to drive.
Well, I don't know, because we had one gal follow us to Picture This Plus on a whim because she thought we might be there, and lo and behold, we were.
And she was from Iowa.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I've driven that trip to Ohio. I've driven to both Cincinnati and on up to Columbus. So, to go see my daughter when she was there. Yeah.
It is a long trip.
Beautiful area, though. And I would love to go do a shop hop around Ohio because evidently they have a lot of shops to go see. And I miss that we don't have so many anymore.
Me too.
I think we just need to open a shop.
Oh my God.
Not really. It would take us forever to get... We'd have to have a GoFundMe campaign.
Oh my gosh.
Just to get the funds to even started.
Yeah.
So we'll move on then to your comments and questions. We didn't have a ton of questions, but I mean, we never have a lot of questions from you.
We had a lot of good comments.
We did, and we love it. And if you have questions for us, go ahead and throw them out.
Yeah.
We will do them. Jessie Marie Does Stuff said she's on a retreat high because she went to the New Jersey retreat.
I like that.
I'm so jealous. Because I know that there were people there that I really wanted to meet that I've watched. And I always love meeting Stitchers. It just doesn't really matter.
There's something about it that it doesn't matter who you are or what walk of life you're from, where you are in your life, whatever. If you stitch, you're in there.
And speaking of... Poor Nancy. Take a drink.
Sorry.
Speaking of where you are in life, Jessie Marie made a comment that she's not sure if she can come next year to the retreat because she's hoping to start a family. So, Flosstube Nation, send your good vibes for her. And I hope for a good outcome for you. I hope for the outcome you want.
Yes, absolutely.
So, next we had a comment from Gypsy Rose. I think that you believe that the retreat is this year.
That's kind of how I read it too.
Because you said you wouldn't be able to make it because you're spending the summer with your gorgeous gypsy girls, which I'm so curious about, and I want to know what in the world that is.
I know.
I'm so nosy and inquisitive. That's why we like cats, because they're just like that. But anyway, the retreat is not this year. We are not crazy enough to plan a retreat that's going to happen in less than 2 months.
No, it's 2019.
Next year. You have more than a year. So unless your Gypsy Girls thing is every year, put us on your calendar. Or bring your girls with you.
Yeah, bring your girls. The more the merrier.
And I love this. Mary Anderson Dix said that come hell or high water, she will be here.
Yes.
We love that attitude.
I read that at work, and I laughed out loud, and Gadir's like, what are you laughing at?
Yep. And there are so many of you
struck my funny bone.
Have comments, and we'll talk about them as we come to them. Michelle Fisher, oh, thank you for your good humor. And I figured out what it was that threw me off. I look at comments in my email first, and in my email, it only says Charles Fisher. Now, when I go on Flosstube, it's...
Which a man could stitch.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
We've got plenty in the community.
Yeah. So when I go on Flosstube, it says Charles and Michelle. I don't know why it doesn't show up both names in my email, but it didn't. But I liked your humor that you just replied back and bantered with me. Yeah. I always love that. She suggested that since we're doing all this stuff, maybe we should have a Christmas in July and stitch ornaments. Well,
I don't do ornaments.
Nancy and I don't really do ornaments. However,
but we do Christmas.
Yeah, we love to stitch Christmas. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what we can come up with and
figure it out.
Maybe we can do on Instagram. In the book world, they do like daily challenges. And maybe we could come up with a fun either daily or weekly challenge list and have hashtags for them and post them for a Christmas in July thing.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we'll do an Instagram thing.
Yeah,
and
maybe we'll figure something creative out.
And that'll be good for us because we're both fairly new on Instagram.
Yeah, I forget about it.
It would be great practice for us, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's like we tell you the Instagram and then I forget to go look at it and post.
Here's what I love. People have found me since we've started talking about it, and they post really nice little comments, and I find them like a week or so later.
I haven't figured out how to make it tell me that you've commented.
You have to turn your notifications on.
Well, I don't know where
now,
they're at.
My notifications are turned off because my daughter has also set up our Etsy shop on there. Oh. And there is so much traffic with all of those guys. She's followed a bunch of people through our shop. And with all of that, I can't have that many notifications.
Yeah.
I would never see what I'm supposed to see. So I have to remember to go in and check Instagram. And I think while I'm home this summer, I'll just figure out how to make it a habit.
Yeah.
So
that's what I have to do too, is make it a habit.
But please understand that I appreciate your comments, and I really do eventually go back and respond. Probably by the time I respond, you're going, what did I even say?
Yeah. Why is she sending me this?
Oh, and speaking of Instagram, Debbie Thomas, Minnesota Stitcher, said she loves the alphabet on our Stitch Along. And we looked it up.
Yeah. Laura had to almost beat me over the head to show me which one it was, but
the only one with an alphabet on it.
And I kept arguing, going, no, it's not here. It's not here.
And we've decided that we need to set Nancy's Instagram up on her phone, get her the app on her phone, so that she can follow the board, or she can follow the hashtag.
Yeah.
And then it will pop up in her feed, and it'll be easier for her to find it.
Yeah.
Because we were looking at her, I was across the room and looking at her computer screen, and I don't know how to do it on there.
There was no way to follow it.
Yeah, and it's really obvious on my phone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like it says, follow.
I mean, I have the app already loaded on here, so you can just help me out.
Debbie also asked, is there a sign up for the retreat?
For the big retreat?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. Not yet.
We're still, we're still firming up some things. And we've kind of talked deposits and things, but we need to just get it all figured out. We're thinking probably $75 to $100 for a deposit.
I think so, yeah.
And we just, so there's a ballpark for you. At least you can kind of be thinking that and maybe setting some back. Mm-hmm. And we will probably open this up. Why don't we just make a goal? We could set this up by August.
Okay.
And
works for me.
I mean, that's still almost a year out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that would that's a good goal for us to try and meet and get everything lined up.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about this every week, but there were a lot of you who said, I want to come. And we're like,
yes.
yay.
Yes, so excited.
Because we're not really sure that, we aren't sure if you guys want to come spend a weekend with us.
Well, really, why would you? You don't know us.
You might be real sick of us after the first day.
You'll be gone. Those addicted sisters, delete.
And
no, we hope not.
Speaking of Flosstube Nation and your good thoughts, Sony Mutiar wants to come to the retreat, but she's got some stuff going on. She's lost her job, and so it would be a hardship for her. So we need some good thoughts out there for her.
Cross all your fingers. It's crossing fingers. Cross your fingers. They don't go quite as well with the arthritis as they used to.
Yeah, it used to be like real easy to do it. Now mine look like that, like I'm Klingon or something. Yes, but I can do this.
I can do that too. If I get my rings out, I do it better with this hand.
And then you gotta do them the other way too. That's a good exercise for them. This is what it's. Oh my
God!
You know that's what
we
it's
get
gonna
run off on.
And you know that's what it's gonna capture as our picture.
Yes.
Okay, so think good thoughts for Sony. And just a side note there, my husband lost his job. He lost his job right before our anniversary in April. So he is searching, and has come up with some new strategies. Good. But it's, it's slow going.
It's a slow track.
Mm-hmm. So put those good thoughts out there, and maybe it'll happen. Maggie. We love Maggie. She comments. She said she watches us on TV.
Yeah, which I do all the time. And that's why a lot of times I don't get to comment, because I either have to grab my phone and do it right then, or remember and get to the computer and do it.
And that's what she said too, that she watches everybody on her TV, and so she doesn't.
Because I want to stitch.
Yeah. And I sit there a lot of times and either watch on TV or on my tablet, and I keep my phone by me and I comment. However, it won't let you scroll up and look at things. It says, do you want to stay on this or do you want to discard your comments? And I'm like, ugh, I just want you to pause. So,
well, I definitely have my phone by me because I have to pin it.
But she said she figured out that she wasn't subscribed to us.
Yes. So don't forget that. Go in and hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you'll get notifications.
Yep. So that was funny though, because I figured out just this morning that I'm not subscribed to somebody that I wanted to be subscribed to.
Me too. So it's an easy thing to do. It
happens to all of us. Absolutely. We love our girl one stitch at a time. Ruth. Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
We want to meet you in person. So something's got to happen so that we can do this. But you said you love the Whiptastic month. And remember, we are doing Fun June with hashtag WIPTASTIC capital JUNE, Whiptastic June. And all we want to do is just see your whips. So it's pretty much what you're already doing.
Yeah.
Just show us what you're doing. I plan to spend the month working on a lot of my Mania starts. Although in watching back some of our videos, I heard some of the whips that I had before this started. And and I might go back and see if I can pick them up and have some finishes. But I so love my Mania starts. I am anxious to get back to them. So
yeah, you had a lot of pretty ones.
Thank you. Mindy Stitchy. If you did not read Michelle's comment last time, go back and read it. There's something exciting there.
Yeah, there is.
It's exciting for me. You guys may all go, okay, but it's exciting for me.
Not so much for me.
Really?
I don't drink coffee.
Not this.
Oh, the other one. Yeah.
The part I'm not going to talk about. So Michelle gave a great tip.
I liked that, Michelle. Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
Michelle said, for iced coffee, freeze your coffee into ice cube trays. And she wrote, life changer.
Yeah.
So
That was cute.
I need to get some ice cube trays and do that. We have an automatic ice machine. So yeah, we're that's a great idea though, and I feel like yeah. But
that's probably why KJ was in here, wanting to see if we had dropped any ice he could play with.
Jennifer Hannah said that she even got her 12-year-old to sit down and watch us, and that that the 12-year-old laughed sometimes. Yeah, we know that 12-year-old was really just laughing at us.
Yeah, no.
No, but I hope that you guys did have fun.
Sure. The more the merrier. We like all the younger people to watch and pick up the art and join us.
And the fun thing is that, you know, I think I've said this before. Anytime somebody mentions us, my whole family runs in and watches. Yeah. I put it on TV and I'm like showing everybody and they're like, oh, they talked about you.
Yep, I pause and say, hey, come here.
It's so great. We just like it. And Jennifer also likes our Memory Lane episodes.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm glad you do because it's reminded us of a lot of things too.
So she likes Memory Lane, aka Make Nancy Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
She was gonna say more and changed her mind.
I can be good. See my little halo up here. Betsy Klieger is thinking of starting a Flosstube.
Oh.
I say go for it. We did not plan that.
No, we didn't even talk about it.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's that scary thread. That
and Betsy's going to come to our Stitch Together.
Oh, good. So we'll get to meet her and we can encourage you more there.
Yes. And, you know, if you have questions, Betsy, write them down or something and bring them with you because we've told you guys previously that we have a closed group that we do a private retreat for. That we've done one private retreat for. But in doing that, in doing that, we made a whole series of videos on Facebook for them.
Yeah.
And that's where our friend got the idea that we should be doing Flosstube.
Miss Pam.
Yeah. Hi, Pam. You commented this week, too.
Watches us religiously. Yes. Thank you.
So, but I think it was easier because we had done...
I do, too. Because we got used to being in front of it and knowing that even if we made a silly mistake, it was no big deal.
And you know what? That's a good tip for any of you thinking about doing Flosstube. Maybe when you have progress or a finish or something you'd like to show, instead of just posting a picture, go on and do a short video. And, you know, you don't have to keep the first video.
No, you can delete them. So...
just go on and do it and present it. We challenged our ladies in that group.
Yes. We had a, that was our May Day thing. And we challenged them to do a video of opening their May Day gift. And a few of them did, and a few of them just took pictures. But it was kind of fun, you know, to be able to sit and watch people that you know really well to do that. So it was fun.
And I think it was fun for them and different. And, you know, they're so good about embracing the challenges.
Yes.
And the people who were obviously really uncomfortable didn't do it.
No.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get them to do it someday maybe, but even if they don't, that's no big deal.
Yeah.
We still love them all.
Yes, and it was fun. So, but do that. If you're thinking about Flosstube and you're a little nervous about maybe filling up the time, start making some videos on Facebook. You can even go live on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, you could be shopping for stash or whatever.
Yeah. We've done some
live.
Just little 5-minute ones even, you know. We did one last week that was, 2 minutes?
Yeah. Okay, so we made one for our ladies. And Facebook is so fun because it has filters. So Nancy and I look like the Blues Brothers. We had black fedoras